Now we have employee-customer relationship.
Yes. Okay.
You see, there are different types of customers. The reason why they say customers are always right is because these people are patronizing your product. Now, in a case whereby any of them leave without getting satisfied, when they go out, it's possible that they badmouth your product.
Yeah, and it goes
So even I myself, I do it. Everybody's like that. So now, you see, whatever that customer could have done, you don't do and nothing will happen. I am going to blame the bank. And the first set of people I'm going to blame in the bank are the other employees that were there. Now, that boss, that nonsense boss that was there, that now came down after the matter has escalated. Now, that means the boss has been seeing the whole thing from the beginning.
Most likely.
As the boss, you should have stepped in from the beginning. When you notice that this customer is becoming aggressive already, before he even gets to the first slap.
Second story. I want to stammer. I want to say, well, okay. This second story. Now, experience when person go see, go be like, did it just happen? What is happening right now?
What just happened right now?
What is happening right now? The other one is saying that I work for a commercial bank. People when they work for bank, they try and shout. I work for a commercial bank, and during the cashless policy period, we had a kind of influx of customers. Their aggression was understandable because everyone wanted to get their money. Because I don't feel go ATM, make I see about 1,000 people on the queue. You can't reach my turn. They can't say, this clinic is unable to disperse. Are you all right?
Of course.
Are you all right? People were very, very aggressive. But then this bank was also having system glitches and transactions were taking longer than usual. So one of these days, a customer came with lots of complaints and won't be pacified. My colleague did everything he could do just to help, but this customer would not listen. You know, there are some honorary customers that they don't want to hear Jack. What they will be saying is, can I see your MD? I want to see your MD. So this customer did what? This colleague of mine referred this customer to me because she believes that, okay, make I just allow him, you will do better. Unfortunately, I stepped in thinking I could help the customer see reasons. And as I tried to explain to the customer, I didn't know what happened at first. What just happened was that my eyes were black and I was seeing stars. My eyes were what? Were black. Oh, you baby, I hear go. My ears were and they were ringing. I mean, a few seconds before I could realize that I have been slapped. Did this man just slap me? I mean, those were the reactions and the words that came out from the mouth of this anonymous. Like, did this man just actually slap me? I still there shocked, not knowing what to do. The customer dashed me again. Another one, go. And then the next thing was, he tore my blouse.
Wow.
He tore my blouse. And people were seeing my twins. You know, ladies, they get twins. Tie coin. Not be until you're gone. You dare our body already. People were already seeing it out. And as I was struggling to hold my blouse together, let me even recover from this blind slap and hold my tops. I just saw people already bringing out their phones, doing cameras, taking pictures and all of it. And what came to my head was, before I go viral, aside the fact that I don't take slap, I go be mumu if I don't talk anything. So the next thing I said was, woman beater. Woman beater. And I went ahead and said, this is how you beat your wife at home. Instantly, there was commotion everywhere. The bank here was scattered that they make a no lie. Everybody were talking and taking sides and arguing and all of it. My boss stepped in to resolve the matter. And the client afterwards went. However, the following day, I was issued a query and a warning letter. The anonymous was issued a query and a warning letter after going through that kind of trauma. I really did not understand what is going on. Because this anonymous was the one that was bullied. The anonymous is saying, I'm the one bullied, and yet I'm still taking penalty. This one is not suffer for what?
Enjoy forever.
Thank you. You chop slap. They tear your blouse. they bring out your nakedness to
No
some extent.
enjoyment.
They cover you for camera. I sure say you go viral.
Say, no,
They
no,
can still give
no.
you query letter and give you warning letter. Wetin happen? 6 in 1, only you.
Now be say wetin happen. Why una dey slap our anonymous?
I don't understand.
Wetin we do now? Why you slapping our anonymous?
He's from
It's
slap
a
for
slapping
slap.
season.
It's a slapping season.
Slapping season. Season of slaps.
It's a slapping season. This one don't pass. Man, I don't like.
Where do we start from?
I'm trying to like. I try book out. I just put myself on one kind of bank.
You know
I
what,
just
eh?
chop
See,
that
yeah,
kind
one
of
is warming down his hand like
see?
he wants to slap the person back.
Nothing wey we wan talk today. I'm with the anonymous on this one.
You are with the anonymous.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Because the question I want to ask is, it's a banking hall, right?
Yeah.
There were other people there, other staffs. What were they looking at till that customer tore our blouse?
Our blouse.
That's quite true.
Our blouse. Actually.
So you people could not stand up for her. All of those times when she received the first slap, now 2 slaps. So before she realized that she was actually being slapped, she not collect another one. And you people were there.
I think that there is this thing. As much as you want to blame those people that they didn't stand up for her, I think that there is this thing that happens in organization, in corporate organizations,
Okay.
bank most especially. They have this attitude of customers are king. Sure, you understand?
Yeah.
You don't talk back at your customer.
Normal.
You don't how do they call it? If anything would have happened in that instance, I don't think that would have been from the colleagues. It would have been from either the security or something. I think everybody was just trying to protect their job. So
No, I don't go agree.
I don't go blame them.
I don't go agree with they wouldn't have done anything to have been the security person, because I feel that in that kind of scenario, the person, the victim, the staff herself that was being slapped might not be able to even assess the security personnel. I don't know if you get me. The colleagues around can actually get this across to whatever channel, probably the security persons and all of it, that they need their attention or they should intervene and all of it.
True.
Yeah, I feel they just want to see movie. Yes, they just want to see
It
movie.
might not be that. It might be something that was sudden. Even Anonymous was trying to put himself together before I got another one. Everybody was just surprised.
Person chop slap twice and then tore the blouse. So all of that would have happened within, let's say, 3 minutes or 2 minutes.
It don't go reach now 1
or
minute.
2 minutes.
I beg,
or
the
something.
people wey dey there.
They should have done
The
something.
other
It's not like
employees,
an
what were
employee
they doing? You
support.
see, I understand when you said they were trying to protect their
Their
job.
own jobs, yeah.
You see, if you go through, we have, I said the other time, now we have employee-customer relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, there are different type of customers. The reason why they say customers are always right is because these people are patronizing your product. Now, in a case whereby any of them leave without getting satisfied, when they go out, it's possible that they badmouth your product.
Yeah, and it goes
So even
far.
I myself, I do it. Do you understand? Sometimes even you say they do am.
Who tell you that?
You they do am.
Why they are
Maybe she wants to open a bank account now. She comes to meet you and say, if I want to open bank, which bank? You will say, no, open this one. All these sales, they know they get them for their life.
like that.
No, you are like that. My dear, you are like that. Everybody is like that.
Yeah.
Everybody is like that. So now, you see, whatever that customer will have done, you don't do nothing will happen. I am going to blame the bank. And the first set of people I'm going to blame in the bank are the other employees that were there. Now, that boss, that nonsense boss that was there, that now came down after the matter has escalated. Now, that means the boss has been seeing the whole thing from the beginning.
Most likely. Possibly.
As the boss, you should have stepped in from the beginning. When you notice that this customer is becoming aggressive already, before he even gets to the first slap, you should have stepped in to put it in order.
No, I've seen
Do you know why I'm saying this?
Yeah.
This thing happened now. So I went to a bank. I went to collect my ATM. So when I got there, this man came in. The man was looking all, he was not looking normal. You get? I was not looking normal, like, how much this kind of man fit get for inside this bank? Now, when the man, I was saying that there are some people that they are not normal. Some people are not emotional. They are not mentally stable. And they are your customers. And you have to deal with them as the employee.
Yeah.
You understand? So when this man came in, I don't know, he said he has been on the queue for so long. And even me, I didn't even see the man on the queue. And he said he has been there. He was really fighting with the woman that was there, that No, the woman was answering him first, or else nobody will do anything here.
Really?
The woman was trying to stand her ground that, sir, you can't come in here and be telling us all this. The man was like, I'm going to slap you there. What are you telling me? I will slap you there. You useless woman. He was really insulting the woman. And then the another staff that was there was trying to support a fellow employee. She was telling the man that, sir, I'm so sorry, you can't talk to a woman like that. And the man was standing on his side that you are not, you are stupid, you are mad, you are foolish, this, that. So now, what I'm saying now is, in this case, you see that lady stepped in for her.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming she had kept quiet without saying anything, it's possible that man could have even slapped her.
Yeah.
Do you get? He could have slapped her. But she stepped in. So all those other employees, what were they looking at?
You know the thing that Yemo is saying? That other lady stepped in.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that this woman that collected slap did. Because in this story, the anonymous actually told us that he was actually with somebody before and was getting all agitated and all that. And she had to step in. That was
and the story has not even explained that, okay, this is what she has even said. She was only just trying to understand the
and
customers.
make it see reason.
Oh, do you understand? So I'm going back to a point that Brother Yemo made the other time.
Okay.
He said something like the MD should have intervened like earlier, even before the whole thing escalated. Now I found myself in a particular supermarket and even a bank safe, such that I was having an issue with their, what's what they call them, cashiers. And before I knew it, I don't know how it happened. This person just came into the discussion. I was like, what's happening here? So obviously there are some people that are watching. So they already saw that this person is angry about something. They intervened. They came in and they were like, what is the issue? She explained that, well, okay, do this, do that. So you don't need to wait until your staff is being slapped. That you now come and now say, waiting the sub for here and all of it. So me, I think that to some extent, this is workplace safety here. Like, I think the safety of the staff might not really, really matter. I'm not saying in this situation, but banks should do better. They should prioritize the safety of their employees.
Of course.
Yes. No, because customers are kings and queens does not mean that
and
princesses in their Ajuale village does not mean that they need to come into the bank hall every time harassing your staff members and slapping them. You should ensure that they are safe. So maybe in this situation, maybe the HR would do something more like getting your employees to be trained on how to de-escalate confrontation sometimes that comes from these customers, like how to handle it better, or how to involve security personnel, or how to probably co-members, co-colleagues, how they be colleagues rather, what they are meant to do when they find situations like that around them. Not like they'll just sit down and keep pressing their laptops. If the guy had not turned the blouse, if my trouser is here, I've been a skirt, what's we go talk?
See, I'm going to say something.
Wait till we go talk.
And this is not me defending what the customer did or saying what the customer did was right. Like I would always say, putting your hands on the other person makes whatever you are doing totally wrong. Nobody's going to support you on that.
Of course.
But what I'm going to say is, sometimes there are triggers or why people do stuff. The only person wey no suffer during cash crunch.
No go understand.
Exactly.
Imagine that particular customer has probably somebody in the hospital or something. And you know that some of these government hospitals, they'll tell you that they're not collecting transfer. They're going to give them cash. And the person probably needs cash to get by something very, very urgent, and you're trying to tell the person that there is no cash. The person is not even in that state of mind to understand that you truly, really, really do not have cash. You know, some people found it difficult to believe that the whole of the banking hall does not have cash to give to them. Do you understand? They started beating bankers like you, Abi. You didn't understand.
I don't believe
don't go away your bank branded shirt.
Sure, you understand? So some people, he even made some bankers, some were even jumping the fence because people were very irate and very restless because they think that as this is a bank, big rich. So money no dey. You know if you tell me say money no dey. And you can link it to the Nigerian factor. If you never cause wahala, especially in the banking industry, if you never cause wahala, nobody go come inside.
Exactly.
That's why you see people that they will say, they took my money, I've gone to the bank 5 times. Somebody will say, when just get there, just sit on the floor, just sit down there. Even me, I don't talk to us. As I enter this bank, I don't carry their printer. Nobody they print.
Exactly. And you didn't really have to get to that before you know what you're supposed to
do.
do.
You understand? I think it's a function of what people think is obtainable in the banking industry. I think it has been so painted that people think that for you to be able to get your issues resolved in bank, you have to
go to the bank and show
we are the one causing the problems for ourselves. Because sometimes you don't need to go crazy before things get done. Have
they held your money?
It's because you are saying this.
Have they held your money before?
Hold on. That's why I'm saying that it's because of what all of us, have caused for ourselves.
I know they.
I've met myself in a situation in a bank during this same crisis of whatever policy period, such that we are all waiting to withdraw. The ATM was no longer dispensing. We have to go in. There was a long queue. So everything was actually going smoothly. Even if now 1 naira you see collect, if now 1,000, one person collect and come outside, next person go inside, we shall the follow up. So now when they won't come reach my own turn, now one person comes to say, okay, get ready for it. You want to bring the craziness so that they will answer you fast. Everything's scattered. Eventually nobody collected the money. So what I'm trying to say is that to some extent, if we have an understanding that everybody they frustrated, nobody is okay. But if we still have that understanding and we do things the right way, it will still get resolved. So I feel in this particular customer case now, you don't need to slap somebody. You don't need to beat somebody before you get attended to. That is my point.
Yes.
So
your point is right.
Everybody do not need to act insane.
Your point is right, and your point is okay. Everybody does not need to act insane. Normally.
Some people go out and say,
and
there was still you go still chop king.
No, that's it, as you should be. Everybody should act, but everybody cannot be normal. That's the truth. Some people are not normal. Now, I'm not trying to say that maybe because they just want to show that they have worry now.
Yeah.
Some people are not okay.
Some people want to show.
You don't know.
Some people want to show it that I have this worry, and I'm going to show you people that have worry.
I think that at this point we should advise especially the Nigerian banking industry.
Yeah.
I think some people I don't know if it's out of laziness, probably I should call it laziness or whatever. They know that there's still something they can do, like there's still a process you can do to further pacify this customer.
Of course.
But you chose not to
do it.
I'm very sure that on some occasions you have seen that somebody has been at the counter and has been complaining and didn't get resolution and did worry and got that same resolution that day.
Yeah.
Why didn't they get it earlier? Why are you giving people the notion that I'm very sure if you go to your family now and tell how many people that have been going to the bank for how many months, they held my money. The next thing an average Nigerian will tell you is go to that bank and your money will come out.
Yeah, of course. But wait, enough about this our bank. Like let's now speak to this stuff, like the anonymous. Go. Do we actually think she should have reacted? Like she should have said what she said. Woman beater, is this how you beat your wife at home? Because I'm trying to see reasons to why the management gave her a query or a warning letter. Because I don't think she's deserving of that.
Well, I think
so. Was that because she responded? Was that because she reacted?
Yeah.
Were they thinking she shouldn't have said anything? Or they are querying her because she made a customer aggressive? What was the query for?
Okay, she was not the reason why the customer was aggressive.
Exactly.
Okay? But I think she was queried because she reacted.
Yeah. She reacted by saying
however it is.
No. What was her reaction in this story? Her reaction that me I know her was that she said, woman beater. Is this how you beat your wife?
She insulted him, the man. She insulted the customer. Yes, let's say the customer slapped her, no man. You know,
she should have just
people will say customers are always right. Because they understand that you can have any type of customer. Yeah, the fact that she called the customer woman beater, it could have worsened the situation. Do you know?
Yeah.
Because somebody that could slap you, tear your blouse, and you still call him woman beater. That means if the manager did not step in, something else would have happened.
So does that mean?
Let me finish this point. In any setting as an employee, whatever you are, as long as you are working and you have customers, you don't react. That's the work ethic.
She should have just walked away.
Exactly. You walk away from the
that's the normal work ethic.
Environment. Some situation, just walk away. That's it.
See that man, the way that they look that man. Because I want to assume it's all of these men that will have big bellies. That their bellies don't allow them to breathe. If the lady tries to walk away, if you pull and come back, say, I'm still here, you're walking out on me, and give her another slap.
Yeah, if you now get to that stage, you're supposed to close that. This is
my own. Under normal and professional ethics
work
standard,
ethics, yes.
work ethics. she's not supposed to have said
Anything.
That's my own stand.
Anything.
Under professional ethics. But coming back to me, I feel like that man, that particular man, I would have slapped the man back.
But
And it
you
will not
lose your
be,
job.
no, it will not be because I want to lose my job. It will not be because I want to retaliate. Mine will be reflex. You know when they say somebody's body is
No, reflex.
always guiding.
See, I must
Before
tell
the
you.
thing come, you don't give the
See,
you
I
don't
must
give the
tell
thing
you.
back.
No.
I must
It comes
tell
from
you.
reflex.
Demo, I must tell you.
Yeah.
The lady having to react by saying something is not because she wants to insult the guy. Because that's what I feel the management should understand.
Okay.
Somebody went through that. There would definitely be something unconsciously that she would say. Though she said something like she's about going viral, people are already recording her, and
But
she
she'll
needs
not go
and
down
she
as
needs
a
to say
woman.
something. How will you expect somebody to be slapped twice? Your blouse is torn, and then you expect her to still remain quiet. We are humans.
Bible says you slap it for her. Maybe you turn left.
That one a Bible.
I mean,
no, Richard, help
Bible
me slap
Bible
her.
talker.
Help me slap her. I will make it turn left.
Eh?
Then
You
go
say
there.
what? No, you see this
you
matter.
see what?
You see this matter.
Every
You cannot compare a work. You see, if you are looking at it in the normal, reasonable sense.
Yeah.
In fact,
Are we
she's
forgetting about
supposed
the
to
slap?
beat the man. She's supposed to beat the man back. You get.
If
But
outside
because
a day.
yes, where you work, there are rules and regulations. You are bounded by the laws of that place where you work. Sure, you understand?
I get it.
So you cannot do anything. That's why. Okay, when she
No,
was
I
doing
did not
interview,
say
people
that
will
I
ask
will do
her.
anything. I just say-
When she was doing interview, they ask her, say, "Can you work under pressure? Can you do 3
in fact,
that pressure is even it's like 50% of some pressures that some people are going through in some workplaces.
She now say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you understand?
Me, it's not
And
that
the
you slap me
organization.
because I want to lose my job.
What
I'm
about
just,
what
I'm
about
just saying that
what
it's
about-
not because I want to lose my job. It's because of my body. I did not even know. As the slap is just coming, I'm just returning it.
okay?
That's
Yeah,
all.
but what about if you find yourself in a situation whereby the customer now, this time is not even being aggressive physically. Maybe he's trying to be aggressive to you sexually. What if he's doing it sexually? What will you do as the employee in that organization?
No, I'll wait for my MD
anybody.
to come now. She will not say make you wait.
You wait for your MD.
I'll
What will
wait
you?
for my
No,
MD
let's say
to
he
come.
was trying to touch
You are trying to
Will you-
demonstrate
will you-
but
will you
unfortunately
slap-
you cannot.
In fact, if you slap him, fine. But you know that you go for it with your job. Actually, maybe it's now a very
They will
important
transform
customer.
it
Maybe he
to
has
another
like about 100
I was
million
going
in
to
the
say
bank.
that maybe that was even why they had to give the staff that kind of penalty. Probably the customer is one of
Exactly. Do you
One
know how much he has in the
But
bank?
it's still unfair. It's an unfair treatment.
It's unfair, but unfair
It's an
no
unfair
concern us
treatment.
because
It's
you are
quite
working
unfair.
in it's unfair, yes. But she was not supposed to do anything.
So
The
not
best
supposed
thing
to
was
go.
to walk away. See, there are two people at fault here, like I said. I said the people that were working with her and the organization, the brand
Themselves, yes.
Because you're supposed to provide. You see, if I want to work with you, you have to let me know that
I'm
okay,
safe.
I'm safe here. What if the customer has maybe Ogun in his hand, has slapped the woman,
You
just
don't
went
go.
down, and then the woman died.
Yeah. Which is
They
very
will not say,
possible.
they will not say
It is that
justice for.
organization that
justice
nobody
for-
will sue the customer. It's the organization.
Yeah, exactly.
What were you people looking at? Do you understand?
And
Now they were supposed to have securities around
And they will definitely have.
that would, maybe they have. Or maybe all those ones no, they even collect too
Or
much
probably
money.
the staff,
their job.
the staff do not even know when they need to call in security personnel or something. Yes,
They-
but I think they will have.
And
I
I will
don't
even
think
give
that
them that
you need
benefit
to-
of doubt. I won't give
I
them
do not
at
think
all.
that. Hold on, sorry.
Yeah.
I do not think that they need to call a security's attention to that kind of thing. That's why you are being paid. If you get to banks, there are security outside and there are security within the banking.
We don't know where they
You
have.
already saw that. You already saw that there's a customer that is being irate, that is already doing.
You should have intervened. You should have intervened.
That falls within your purview. You should have done something.
Like even the staff working, the employees working in that particular bank now,
Mhm.
and I see my colleague slapped and the blouse torn. The next day, if I dey come, if it be me.
It should be you.
If it
That's
be me.
it. You are not safe.
So,
It can happen
see,
to anybody.
In a whole sense, it's just about their workplace safety, not even like he's already sick. It's very, very sick.
Exactly
So
my
everybody
point.
is just working like the main thing is just for your customers to be satisfied.
That's it.
Just for the customers to be satisfied, regardless of how you want to do it. Don't just because I must tell you, I think that even if the lady had not said anything, they might have still queried her.
I don't think so.
No,
They might.
They won't.
They might have still queried
I
that.
don't think they would have queried that.
Because
if she
if
didn't do
the
anything.
query is for her having to say something, why do we have a query and a warning letter? Kilode?
Yeah.
Just because she said something, she didn't raise her hands. So if the query is for, okay, she said something, why do you have to give her a warning letter?
I think that
Warning, like, don't do it again. Don't insult our customer again.
Something like that.
It's the customer that is paying you. It's the customer's money we are going to pay
he's
you.
telling you what's the warning letter.
Now, what is always that warning letter? What is that warning letter? Is it not warning like, Fisayo? Yeah, you did this. Don't ever, in fact, don't ever in your life try it. Imagine, imagine someone like Dangote now is your customer now. And he walks into this place, and because he slaps you,
you know that sometimes once you have about 3 warning letters in an organization, you might actually you might get terminated. Yes. Once you have 3, and if you're getting one letter just because of this thing, because somebody slapped me, tore my blouse, and I said woman beater, you already gave me 1. When something one day deadly can't happen, don't give me another one. I'm almost gone.
See,
so I feel one letter is too much because she was physically assaulted.
True.
That's why I said I blame the bank.
I think that they could have handled it better and probably just given her a query for that. Probably they could have just queried her for yes. But I think that for her to have gotten that, the customer, whoever it was, would have been somebody high up or high the ladder.
Now imagine that a personality like Dangote walks in.
Hey.
Now, when Dangote walks in, let's say now you guys have a system glitch, you understand? And there's nothing anybody can do about it. That any customers who come in just need to be patient as at that time.
Yeah.
But Dangote says, okay, I don't want to be patient. You people must fix this thing
in
now,
2 minutes
in
time.
fact, immediately. And then you are trying to be like, sir, our system is not really going nowhere. This and this, and then it slaps you. What will you do?
Respectfully, sir.
In fact, because you know that it's Dangote, you will even apologize to him. Sir, I think I'm really sorry, but you know that I've got. You will really apologize. You understand?
If you don't come apologize, they won't come give you one letter. They'll come right. If they born you well, try this again.
I have a question for you. You especially, both of you said. Both of you. That time, when I talk, say, if una hear that slap on a ear, somebody say, out of reflex action, I will return my own. Will you slap him back?
Reflex, yes.
If not Dangote.
Yes, I will slap
let's not lie to ourselves. Normally, normal setting, nobody can take that thing. Nobody. But because, like I said earlier, you are working with somebody, so you are already bounded by the rules and regulations operating in that organization.
And that's why you would not want to do what you would have done.
Exactly, because as an employee, your major concern is the products you guys are selling. Those are the people buying it.
Yeah.
Or the services you are giving. Those are the people. Exactly.
After
so you cannot react.
So you can get out there and go and do whatever you want.
But you are not
but in as much as you are still in the workplace, you need to. It's not nice. People are trying. People are taking a lot of things. Honestly speaking.
A lot.
People are taking a lot of things. In the bank,
as in slap, insult, all of it. You will see some people, the way they will be insulting some bankers, the English not correct, but they will use their full chest, they talk out. You must be stupid.
So,
and they will still be telling you, sorry, sir.
Exactly.
Do you know the funny thing? You as a fellow customer, sometimes they're so angry, you're like, wait till they worry you.
Honestly.
Why they cause this person?
Honestly, what did this person do? No.
You don't understand.
Yeah, because you will see, there was a time like that we're on a queue doing a particular thing. And everybody were trying to be patient and understanding. It's not as if they were not answering them. They were answering them and the queue was moving. But then somebody just feel like he should just come in and then from his own queue, they should just answer him fast. And then they were saying something like, I need to catch my flight. I said, bro, me say, but they go Ibadan. If I don't get
I need to catch my bus.
If I don't get flight to catch, I won't catch that phone. You let people hear. Calm down. So we need to also be patient. As people patronizing the bank or going to the bank, not every time do we just want to get there and get it done ASAP and leave. Yeah. So I think that's just it, because in this situation now the girl don't chop snap.
There
are certain situations that you cannot control.
Yeah.
You understand? That's one of it. You understand? If a person says, I want to catch my flight, I need to go. Another person says, I need to catch my downfall, like we said, I need to go. In a minute or two, you people will scatter that place.
Everybody needs to go.
Organizations need to put in place, okay, in situations that we cannot control, what do we do? You need to have securities on. Imagine there are securities on ground. Maybe a soldier is standing there. They don't burn away. Even if you have a flight, once he looks at you once.
When you can't get chest, when you chest
exactly, you respect yourself. Maybe like
may not be like your home. May
not
not be like your home like this.
You see this story that she was saying the other time.
She dey curse you now.
Because she knows say I no get chest. Which chest I want to make customer fear me?
No be chest.
You go need poop pad.
Have you see?
I'm going to be for security uniform.
I will look at first. Now you are go slap first. Now you are go
slap.
See, look at something. Have you tried to look at people that work in the customer care center? I mean, these people that receive calls.
Wow.
And they speak grammar.
Do you know what they go through? My younger brother did something like that recently. Before he left, he'll be gisting me like, bro, these people are going through. Somebody will be insulting him, cursing him. Are you mad? Are you stupid? Are you doing it? In fact, some people are going through stuff and they cannot just talk. But do you know that you cannot respond? You cannot insult them back. Because these people will insult your family, insult your father, your mother, even the child that you have not given birth to, they insult all of them joy. But you cannot do anything.
Do you know the funny thing? Yes, now. It's how well I can relate to this because I've been there.
You've been there.
Yes. I've once been a customer service agent, those that are call center agent that receive call. And I think there was this fateful day. Because they check the quality of your calls, they record calls and all that. There was this fateful day. They try to teach you how to respond to calls. So you don't have, there's something called a fatal call. If you didn't end the call well, or the customer said something and you didn't handle the issue well, you can have a fatal call. So there was this particular clip that was played that day. As soon as they played this thing, I wouldn't mention the brand. So as the person heard, I'm so calling from something. That said so brand Mondo Bolowo.
Can you imagine?
That's so brand and they fuck. So you as the person, what are you going to say? You know what the person said? You said so. Oh, it's not a good time to talk. You cannot tell. He said, I need money Mondo Bolowo.
You know what's my response? If na maybe they call you go Emma don't follow.
You cannot.
But you cannot say. The person is just remain silent.
Because if you never do that kind of job,
you just be silent.
Yourself. I say it in English. Enjoy yourself.
But I remember I don't do this thing before.
I think the person handled me well and said, "Okay, Mr. So we give you a call back."
Better now. That is you're indirectly telling the person to keep enjoying because you cannot keep talking.
But one person don't lambast me before. I can remember then when I was in secondary school, then I just tried one thing. I was toasting customer, MTN customer. MTN customer care representative. I was toasting. I was like, yes. I was like, I was secondary school. Then MSS1. I was like, what's that? I was like, you have a very nice voice. You something now. She just insulted me. Said it's like you are stupid. You know you are talking to somebody old enough to be your mother, and she just ended it. In my mind, I was like, I don't know what they did to her. I don't know what happened to her. But that was what she said to me at that time.
Nobody might know. Because these calls are picked at random.
Random.
So they might not pick your own call.
But normally she should have done that. She should have spoken to me nicely. Like,
you are not well.
Oh boy.
No, now.
Take your time. I can see your age on the screen. Yeah, you are still a small boy. Respect it.
At another time, you were still using your food money to buy recharge card 100 naira. You're not using to
He was calling one girl with extra cook.
Don't mind
You shall want to enter me.
Let's give our advice to this anonymous.
I think that there's nothing anonymous can do at this point. All you have to do is, I know it might seem like you were bullied, but if it was the case that you never responded to anything, it would have been better. Would have been able to say from a more informed angle.
Yes.
Because now it almost looks like maybe it's what you said that made them give you that query or warning letter. Maybe if that had not been said, I know it's not easy. It's going to take a lot of self-control and restraint, which I don't think I possess. But I will still say it. I think if you didn't do that, probably they wouldn't have given you a warning letter. Now they have given a warning letter. I think the best thing to do is to actually explain, a query rather, explain whatever transpired and submit it. I think they're just doing it for the sake of documentation or because of the customer it is, I do not think anybody in their right senses want to pursue or press further this thing based off of that. That would be my own.
For me, I will tell Anonymous. It could be that in your organization, maybe when something like that is about to escalate, there are things you're supposed to do that she did not do. Maybe that was why she was queried.
Okay.
Maybe you saw that he was already getting angry. Okay, you could have referred him to the manager. You could have done something, but she didn't do it. And I also tell Anonymous, if that is how it is, if that's how it happens, whereby employees are not guaranteed maximum safety, you understand? And then the organization takes the customer over them, and it makes it so visible that the customers are more important than you guys, that they don't care about you guys. Anonymous, please leave the organization.
You just tell everybody.
I'm going and work with Brother
Yes, you see, you leave. The thing is, as an employee, do you want to die?
Yeah.
What if you die?
Last cannot die.
You are working for these people. You have your rights. You need to. In fact, as an employee, you need to carry yourself. Let them know that.
You have standards.
Exactly. I have my standard. You understand? You cannot allow somebody to come and be harassing me because I'm working for you. I know that I have to be quiet. Yes, but what were you guys doing? You could have stepped in and saved me in that situation. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if that is how it has been happening over time, Anonymous
be ready to keep receiving slap or
you leave.
Or
you said they stay far from where
leave.
customer dey. You go give them 1 kilometer so that any stray bullet you go quick dodge am.
I think.
But that lady that actually referred out to that person, that one gets sense. So it's actually wise.
Aside speaking to the Anonymous, the bank and all of it, I think to the HRs too. I think sometimes we should implement trainings that would help these employees to handle situations like this better. I mean, some trainings that would help them to know, okay, when I have customers that are very aggressive, what do I do? How best do I handle
Psychological
them? They might need trainings as such.
Yeah.
It's not every time that, because this is actually what these people that work in the bank, this is what they go through almost every day of their lives. So they should constantly get trainings like that would help them to have several measures to handle situations like that when it happens. And also for the staff, for the Anonymous, it's a pity that she had to go through that, honestly, because it does not make sense. I'm trying to understand. Getting to my house, and as I always say, I've done my husband. I've done my husband that person slapped me, tear my blouse. Honestly speaking, I can tell for a fact that the Anonymous will feel bad all through that week.
Yes,
Because you will still come to that workplace and people are already seeing something where they don't already see. I don't get it.
Somebody see my breast.
They see my breast. It's not even breasts now, my breasts. And it does not make sense. So we can understand how it feels and the pain. But however, these are some of the things that we do just because we are working.
Yes.
Yeah, these are some of the things we do because we are working. So, just like Brother Yemo said, also take note of measures that you should do or you should take when you find yourself in situations like that. Yes. Probably you shouldn't have reacted at all. Probably if you did not, you wouldn't have been queried. Though the warning letter they are giving you and the query, I'm saying it to be too much of a punishment, but it depends on the rules and regulations and policies of your organization. Yes. So for the customers that are always slapping, people should keep your slapping hands at home. Put your hand in your pocket.
To add to that, they can actually organize trainings for them too. It's not only employees.
Competition, Abi?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Like I mean, psychological trainings for the customers.
Okay,
you understand? People will come.
Yeah.
People will come. People organizations. What if they want to do giveaway for customers?
Okay. It's only giveaway that that's possible. But one thing that I know is, if you know how to slap very well, please, you can get a particular wall in your house. Slap it. I mean, don't you slap it. Keep slapping until you're tired.
I'll go and enroll in boxing school.
Thank you. Don't go out there and be slapping people. It's very, very unfair. I think that's all I have to say.
Guys, keep your hands in your pocket. You never know who you will slap tomorrow. Some of us, our hand is not good. It's just an advice.
Show them your hand.
Some of us, our hand is not good.
But I won't show them your hand.
Yeah, I know they slap. I don't slap.
So it's an advice. I know our viewers have a lot of things to contribute. I know by the time they are watching up to this moment, some people their anger is enough to boil beans. I'll cook yam with it. I'll make it beans and yam porridge. I know you have that thing boiling in your heart. Bring it to the comment section. Let's know what you think. We want to hear from you. We want your opinions. We want your angles. That would help our anonymous to make decisions and probably learn from it. You might even have personal experiences. You can share them in the comment section so others can learn from it.
Yes.
And so the slapping people too can know that there are other people outside that have hands too. We also want you to know that you can share your stories. So I know you have listened to a lot of stories and there are a lot you can relate with or that have happened to you. Want you to share your stories at hranonymous@bgshows.com. That's our email address. Our WhatsApp line 08114669924. If you cannot type, as I always say, send voice note. What is our work? We will translate it. We will discuss your stories. Also, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. You, I mean you and you. Follow us. It is at the BG Shows _. Follow us so you can follow all our content. On that note, we have come to the end of today's episode. I will be seeing you next time. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
You such a shy bye. Bye.